You all understand English?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. But, hey. Oh, nice. जय मुस्मात् परमंश परिव्राजकाचार्य सतल सदस्मात् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी को बात की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord.
All glories to Sri Guru Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Guru. Gauravani, Pracharane, Nivese Shah, Dunyavadi, Nashkatya, Deza, Harane.
कौमारो आचरित प्राज्ञा धर्मान भागवतानि हो दुर्लभम मानसं जन्म तदपि अशुभम अर्थदम. This is a verse spoken by Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, when he was 5 years old boy, like all these children, Kaumara age is called from 5 years to 10 years. That is called Kaumara. So Prahlad Maharaj was born of an atheist father. His father was atheist number 1, Hiranyakashipu. He is described as Rakshas, demon, like that. Daitya. Daitya means demon. There are 2 classes of men. One class is called Daitya and the other class is called Devata. Though Bhutasabdu Loki, Daiva Asura Eva. There are 2 classes of men known as Daiva and another Asura. Vishnu Bhakta Bhavet Daiva. Asura Sad Viparya. Those who are devotees of the Lord, they are called Daiva, Devata, demigods. And those who are just the opposite number, they are called Daita, demon. So, Hiranyakashipu was atheist. And fortunately, he was so fortunate that he got a great Vaishnava devotee son, Prahlad Maharaj. You have heard his name, Prahlad Maharaj. He is one of the Mahajans. There are 12 Mahajans in this Shastra. Mahajana Jena Gatasta Pantha. Tatka Pratishtha Sutayo Vivinya Nasho Munijasya Matamana Bhindam Dharvasya Tattam Nihitam Guhayam Mahajana Jena Gatasta Pantha. The mystery of religious life is very, very secret. Secret means for ordinary man it is very difficult to understand. Therefore, Shastra says, Tarka Pratishtha. If you want to learn what is spiritual life simply by your argument, dry philosophical speculation, it will never be achieved. Tarka Pratishtha. Sudaya Vivinna. If you study the Vedas, there are different Vedas, principally Sam, Yajur, Atharva, Rig. But you cannot understand the objective of the Vedas simply by studying yourself. Therefore Vedas says, Kathopanishad, Tadvijnanatham sa gurumeva avijastet, Srotriyam brahmanishtam samitvani, like that. In every Shastra, the injunction is, if you want to understand the essence of Vedas, then you must approach a realized, self-realized person. In the Bhagavad Gita also the same thing is said. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. So, Prahlad Maharaj, although he was born of a father who was atheist number one, godless, by the grace of Narad Muni, he became a great devotee. So, his father was very careful that nobody comes and instructs his son about Vedic way of life or God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. He was very careful not to allow anyone. He appointed teachers for his son, strictly prohibited about, just like nowadays it has become, what is called, secular state. Don't talk of God. This is the present situation of the world. Atheist class. Don't talk of God. But they do not know that they have not much improved by don't talk of God. The situation has become graver and graver. But they have no eyes to see. They have no eyes to see. This godless civilization will not make them happy. That's a fact. Rava bhaktasya kutu mahadguna manorathena asatu dhavatu vahi. If one is godless, then however qualified he may be from the material point of view, he is useless. Rava bhaktasya kutu mahadguna. He cannot have any good quality. Why? The manorathena asatu dhavatu vahi, because he is on the mental platform. So, by speculation on the mental platform, he will accept which is non-spiritual. Asata. Asato mang sadagama. That is the Vedic injunction. Don't keep yourself in the asata, but to try to transcend to the soft platform, Om Tat Sat. That means spiritual platform. So, those who have no spiritual knowledge, they are on the mental platform. There are many platforms of our life. Indriyani para rahu, indriyatma para mana, manasastu para buddhi. So, ordinarily we are bodily, we think I am this body. This is called, body means my senses. So, civilization based on this bodily concept of life are interested only sense gratification. That is the aim of life. Indriya tattva, sense gratification. And those who are disgusted with sense gratification, they go little higher on the mental platform, mental speculation, just like philosophy, poetry, like that. Gross men, they are working very hard, day and night for sense gratification. Just like hogs and dogs. That is stated in the Shastra. Nayam deho deho bhajang niloke kastan kaman arhati vir bhujang ji. The Rishabdev says that this human form of life is not meant for working so hard like cats and dogs. That is not recommended. Ahamadeha. But the material world, people are so enchanted that working day and night, they think, I am enjoying. This is called Maya. Actually, he is working day and night, and he is thinking that I am happy, I am making progress. This is called Maya. So, the world situation is very, very downward. Don't think that you are making progress. It is not progress. The Shastra says, Parabhavastavat abodhajata javanna jijñāsatam ātma tattvam. So long a human being is not interested in the subject matter of Atma Tattva, what I am, then whatever he is doing, he is becoming defeated. He is not victorious, he is defeated. Parabhavastavat abodhajata. Abodhajata, he is a rascal fool. He does not know what is his interest. He does not know that by nature's law, Pradite kriyamānāni gunai karmāni sarvasa ahankara vimuratma kathaham iti mannate. By nature's law, we have to transmigrate in so many species of life, from aquatic to plants, trees, then insects, then flies, then birds, then bees, then uncivilized human beings, then we have got this civilized form, especially those who are born in India. Because in India, the Varnashram Dharma is there. Indian Hindu is a foreign name given by the Mahabharata. Actually, our real position is followers of the Varnashram Dharma. 4 Varnas and 4 Ashrams. This is the stepping stone for civilized life. Varnas. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. This system of social order, I mean to say, spiritual and material, it is so systematically done that one who follows this system, automatically he becomes at the end Krishna conscious. That is his act objective. Unfortunately, they do not know it. Nati vidu sāsagatim hi Vishnu durāsayādi bhajirasamāni. They are enchanted by the clearing material energy of the Supreme Personality and body. This guy will come from airport to this hotel. The city is very nice. Not only this city, I am traveling all over the world. There are very, very nice cities in Europe, America, and other countries also. It is all right. You decorate this city nice, you make your life very comfortable. But if you forget Krishna, then you are defeated. then you are defeated. That is the instruction given by Krishna to Arjuna. Yuddhasya mamanusmana. Arjuna did not stop his fighting capacity. He was a Kshatriya. And Krishna did not encourage him that you should stop fighting. Rather, Arjuna was trying to stop fighting. Krishna said, no, you are Kshatriya, you cannot stop fighting. So, don't think that by becoming Krishna conscious, one becomes a Bhairava. No. One gentleman talked with me that your Vaishnava philosophy has made our country coward. And no, you do not know what is Vaishnava. In India, there were two great fights. One, the fight between Ram and Ravan, and the another great fight was between the two Kurus and the Pandavas. In both the fighting, the hero was Vaishnava. The hero, Hanumanji, Bajrangaji, who fought on behalf of Lord Ramchandra, he is a Vaishnava. And Krishna and Arjuna, who also fought on behalf of Krishna, he is a Kshatriya. So, they do not know what is Vaishnava philosophy. Vaishnava philosophy means the Vaishnava is ready to do anything for God's sake. That is it. It is approved by God, Krishna, then they are ready to do anything. This is Krishna consciousness movement. It is not that, like Krishna consciousness movement, everything, our daily routine work will be stopped. No. I am very glad to see that these small children are being trained here in such a far distant place from India. I thank Bhurijan Prabhu for his work. But this is the age for training them in Krishna consciousness, brahmachari. And if one becomes very solid in Krishna consciousness, then his further progress of life. Actually, I was quoting the instance of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was a devotee from the very birth, but he was a great king. He was a great ruler. Dhruva Maharaj, he was also a devotee from the very beginning of his life, but he was a great ruler, a great king. So, do not misunderstand that by accepting Krishna consciousness, everything will be stopped. No, nothing will be stopped. Simply, one has to change the consciousness. That's all. Just like Arjuna did. Arjuna was a fighter in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. He remained a fighter after hearing Bhagavad Gita. He did not change his position as a fighter, as a Kshatriya. But in the beginning, he was thinking non-Krishna consciousness. He was thinking of his personal interest, personal sense gratification. But at the end, he decided to satisfy Krishna. This is the difference, materialism and spiritualism. If you want to satisfy your senses, that is materialism. And if you want to satisfy Krishna's senses, that is spiritualism. You have to satisfy. Our position is